into the bone. And this replaces that. So in 60 years, something to look forward to. Most of us will have a hip replacement, okay? Not uncommon. Now in the back of the femur right here, on the head here, head side if you will, we have trochanters. We have a greater one, which is higher, and we have a lesser trochanter, which is lower. They stick out pretty good, hard to miss those guys. Your tibia is your largest bone of your lower leg, and this is what connects to the femur. The tibia sits on the medial side of your lower leg, on this side, medial side. Now in the front of it, you will find this, a little bump. This is called the tibial tuberosity. Now if you take your hand, flat palm it like this, and you go down past your knee and just stroke back it up and down like this, you're going to feel that little bump right there. Just up and down, you'll feel it down towards your shin. Keep going down that way, you'll feel it. This is your tibial tuberosity. On the distal end, you see this bulge right here. This is the medial malleolus. This is the ball of your ankle. This is the part you hit on your end table and scream bloody murder, okay? Right there. Medial malleolus. This is, again, the ball of your ankle. So sitting next to your tibia, but laterally, is this bone called the fibula. Pretty small, thin, very easily broken bone.
That's what I broke.
You broke that one, yep. Very common. If you notice, it too has a malleolus, but it's the lateral malleolus. Not as pronounced as the medial, but it's there. There's your patella. This is your kneecap. This is right in front of your knee joint. Your tarsal bones are the bones of your ankle. You just need to know them as a group. You don't need to know individual names. Your metatarsals, which would be next. These would be basically the bones of the sole of your foot. And lastly, your phalanges again. And that's phalanges with a P. And you don't need to know the synovial joint for this round. Obviously, there's a lot here to chew on. So make sure you print off the handouts to help you go through them repetitively. I'm not going to joke, this is pure memorization, you know, like most of the lab material is, as you probably have noticed. I will leave these out over here if you want to come over and take a better look, because remember, this is what you're going to see on the tests, more than likely. Now, somebody asked me, I just want to make sure you're aware, which you probably know already, but remember that the lab is now ahead of your lecture. So you're doing digestive stuff on the lecture online, and we're into skeletal, the bones in lab. So from this point on, our lab is going to be 1 week ahead of everything, which can be a good thing and a bad thing depending on how you look at that. Okay. So just keep that in mind. We're not in sync as we were the earlier parts of this. So. Okay, I'll leave the rest of the time up to you. If you want to wet down your laminates, just let them down, dry them off, bring those and the marker up for me. That would be helpful.